Workout 6 of the 2023 Winter is Coming Classic is for time. 75-foot handstand walk, 75 double unders, 50-foot handstand walk with a pirouette at the halfway mark, 50 crossover single unders, 25-foot backward handstand walk, and 25 crossover double unders. You will have 6 minutes to complete the mission.
Boom, there we go. All right, James, workout 6 of the Winter is Coming Classic. When we asked you to demo this and you looked at the workout, what were your quick initial thoughts?
It is really high skill, which also means that it's like one of those workouts that you can't mess up. Otherwise, it just kind of ruins your score.
Yeah, what were you afraid of messing up?
I was afraid of messing up the handstands. I know people think that I'm good at handstands and that's my thing, so I didn't want to like mess that up on camera.
A little bit of pressure. It's like one of those athletes often feel pressure when they are asked or when they have an opportunity to do something they're good at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought this was fun to watch as a race between you two because Mia is like really technical on her hands and you're good on your hands. You've got gymnastics background, but you're also like fast and willing to push the pace on those
I kind
things.
of like allow myself to not be in like perfect position because it does let me go a little bit faster. And Mia is like you said, very technical and very efficient. So it was kind of like, and I think we said this at the beginning where it's like I could get a lead because I knew I would be a little faster than her, but it's a matter of like if she just holds her technique the whole time, she could probably catch up.
So each movement in this test progresses in difficulty in terms of, I guess, the technical skill involved. So obviously the handstand walk, that's like the lower skill of the 3 variations that we choose for this. But yeah, like any strategy, anything that you were worried about getting super bottlenecked on, pacing strategy that you had going into it?
I think it really depends on your skill with all of the movements, obviously. But if you're somebody who's proficient in handstand walk, like you're somebody who's getting close to the semifinal level or at the semifinal level, I think it is worth pushing a little bit early on. It's kind of one of those things where your shoulders are probably going to blow up no matter what.
Yeah.
It's basically, it's basically like 150-ish feet of handstand walk in a pretty short period of time. So it's going to happen no matter what. So you kind of just have to go with it.
Yeah.
And then try to use, like, I really approach these crossover singles as trying to rest and allow my shoulders to kind of be a little bit more loose so that I can recover a little bit before the final handstand walk. Yeah,
both of y'all crushed that pirouette, by the way. The standard that we wrote on this was intended to make it that someone could go fast and unbroken on it, but also, too, someone wouldn't get completely bottlenecked on it, where you could walk to 25 feet, get your hands past the line, back up, kick up behind the line, cross both hands over, turn around, and then come back. But you could keep trying it if you failed over and over. And then we move on from the crossovers to just almost the best part, but the backwards handstand walk. Yeah. This is one of those things that, I watch a lot of people really good on their hands, fast moving forward, struggle with this.
Yeah, I've never really practiced this.
Yeah, what about it feels so different?
It's weird because you normally in your handstand walk, you let your hips like carry you forward and you allow your momentum to carry forward. Now it's kind of like you still have to have your hips over your hands, so you still have to be forward, but then you have to move the other direction. So it just feels off. It doesn't feel like it works. Yeah. And it's one of those things, like I just did a 5-foot section and I just basically tried to just move my hand as fast as I could to get him over the line. Yeah. Because that's all you got to do at this point, especially when we were like neck and neck at this point.
Yeah. Y'all, you can't hear it, but we're all watching this and we're yelling right now, screaming for this race because you guys are neck and neck pretty much going into the final reps here. And this is when it got rowdy.
Yeah. So, and then the crossover doubles are just a mess. It's just like, everyone's tripping. You can only do a few at a time unless you're like really good at them.
I think you see Mia starting to laugh here because we're all yelling and laughing so hard because it came down to the wire on this. She looked so good on the opening reps.
I could tell that we both just really wanted to rest, but we were also just like wanted to keep going so that we would win.
Yeah, we were. How many times did you drop the rope?
I probably dropped it like 3 times. Every time I trip, I would just hit my foot so hard that it would go flying out of my hands.
Do you think you took any breaths of air at all during your crossovers?
It was definitely like, this was the hardest part of the workout by far. I was just trying to finish this.
I was convinced you were done, and then you have one more. You threw the rope.
Yeah, we both tripped at 24.
Oh man,
it was literally who could just do that last rep faster.
What a great race! I love this event. I hope everyone can have some fun with it, and not take fitness too serious, go out and practice some new skills. Good luck.
Let's see what they had to say.
The last part takes so much precision, so I mean, either sprint and then be ready to slow down and pay attention, or pace a little bit. Just depends on your skill. Like warming up, the backwards handstand walk was pretty easy.
Yeah, we both did it almost unbroken in a warm-up.
And then it
fell apart.
yeah.
And then crossover doubles are just hard. They're hard to string together, that many reps. So you're probably gonna have to break it up and just do what you can to just get back to it.
Any final word for the people doing it at home?
Just have fun. Just have fun.
Do what you need to do to excel. Don't go faster than you're capable of.
Cool.
Unless you're racing James.
I know that
That's fun. We did do one where they make your arm.